Madad ya Rijalullah, Madad ya Awliya Allah, Madad ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa barak wa sallam. Subhanim Allah, Sultanim Allah, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa barak wa sallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi. Ustad Khurram just reminded me of something. There's a great friend of Allah, a great awliya Allah from a long time ago. And when it came to his death, when he passed through the veil, his Khalifa, or his foremost murid, his Khalifa, when he'd passed, his Khalifa asked him, Ya Sheikh, you're now on the other side. You're now in the realm of realities, of hakika, truth and realities. Give me an advice. What is the best thing that I can do throughout my life? So he asked him for this advice, and the Shaykh said, yes, you are right. I am indeed in the world of realities and truths. And the best advice I can give you in how you should spend your life is spend it in the company of awliya Allah. Find the men of God and be in their company. So at the simplest form, you'll benefit in your dunya, in your day, in your dunya, in your deen, and in your akhirah. So the jewels, the treasures of seeking them out and just being in their presence. Whether you understand, you don't understand, whether you're there, whether you're not there, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it's all good, it's all barakah, it's all ni'mah. It'll all be counted for you. Alhamdulillah, look at us. Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allah has gathered us here. So our intentions are to come and sing the praises of Sayyiduna Rasulullah. To be one of those who, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala records as, yes, on this date, at this time, this one was here. That's what we're seeing from this side. But the reality of that is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala honoured us by inviting us, by placing us here in this beautiful gathering. And not only that, He's the one that's remembering us in a gathering that's better than this gathering even. That's the reality, subhanallah. And last week we mentioned, we went back to the beginning of when there was nothing. So it starts even from the basics of what we know, the shahada, la ilaha illallah. There is no God. So first that principle of negation comes first. And la, when you go all the way back to la, nothing, when there was absolutely nothing in existence except the omnipresent one. At that moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us that I am a hidden treasure and I seek to be known, so I created the Nur of Sayyiduna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So there's a couple of points there that we often overlook, and subtle things, subtleties there. So the first thing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us the goal. That is the goal of everything in creation. Every single thing. The goal is there, right in plain sight. But how many of us can actually see that in plain sight? And then He's giving us the key. So I created the Nur of Sayyiduna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So the goal and the key, subhanallah. And that's there in plain sight, but we don't even see it. And that key, what is the reality of that key? We see it from our side, that there is no way to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala except through the door of Sayyidina Rasulullah. But have we even pondered what is that relationship from the other side? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that He is a jewel, a treasure that desired to be known. So He created the Nur of Sayyidina Rasulullah. And again, the blessings of awliya Allah, they teach us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they created their Nur, they gazed upon that Nur for 70,000 years. 70,000 years passed, and they were gazing and they were dressing that light with more light, and as they say, what kind of beauty do you behold for the Creator of all to call you His beloved? What's the reality of that? Subhanallah. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is gazing upon that nur and dressing it with more light and more light and more beauty and more beauty, there's a subtle thing there as well, man. It's like, if I give Shabazz my car keys, then he's gonna take my car, and if he bumps into Ehsan and he goes to Ehsan's house, Ehsan's gonna say, "Oh, what are you doing with Uncle Ammer's car?" Or if he's half asleep, he's gonna be clueless and he's gonna say, "Oh, Shabs, you got a new car." But what's Shabs gonna say? He's gonna say, "No, this isn't mine. I'm just borrowing it. It's Uncle Ammer's car." But if I had a £2 million Bugatti or a whatever, I'd think twice before I give Shabs my keys. Yeah? Because it's something of value. So that means somebody has to, whoever's got the keys to it, needs to be a trustworthy one. Who is more trustworthy, Sadiq al-Amin, than the one? Nobody. So there's a difference between me giving him the keys to my Golf, or if I had a Lamborghini or a Bugatti, maybe I'd think twice before I give him those keys. What about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? He is giving everything to that one. The one who He's handing everything over. Shabs, he's borrowing my car. He's not going to take. He's going to put his mum and dad in it. Bismillah. But when Ustad Wajid says, "Come and take all this rubbish, skip it. Take all this rubbish to the skip," he's not going to chuck it in my car because he's going to say it's not mine. I've got to give this back in the same way. But when someone gives you something, they give. Finish. Do with it what you want. Scrap it, crash it, and do what you want with it. Burn it. It's yours. That's the authority. That is the authority that Sayyiduna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam comes with. No other prophet comes with that. Nobody comes with that authority. That's a big difference there. So two subtleties there for us to think about. Allahumma salli wa sallam wa barak alayhi.